Hello, this is a quick video to go over the open enrollment process for the next plan year, which will be effective July 1st, 2018 through June 30th, 2019. Open enrollment will be open from April 23rd through May 4th. All employees who are benefit eligible must enroll at this time. First, for some informational purposes, I wanted to show you quickly that there is an open enrollment webpage out on our district website that goes over a bunch of different information, including how to tell which benefits that you're eligible for, and then information about all of the different enrollment instructions, insurance rates, plan summaries, and additional information about upcoming meetings that we will be hosting. You can find this by going to isd194.org/open-enrollment-2019. Open enrollment will be hosted through the Employee Access Center. Again, all benefit eligible employees must register. Visit the Employee Access Center and sign in using your employee number and the last four of your social, unless you have already changed your password. If you have previously signed on to Employee Access Center to change your password, please use the updated password that you have selected, and then log in. Once you're logged into the Employee Access Center, make sure that you select the Open Enrollment Benefits link over on the left-hand side. Now you will start to make your selections for open enrollment. The first process will be adding any dependents to your account. Remember that dependents also include spouse, so you'll add your first name, last name of your dependent, the birthday, gender, their social security number, and remember you have to have the dashes and format. Select whether it's a spouse, child, or other. Enter their address. And then save. To add another dependent, click Add a New Dependent. Add the same information. Again, for the social security number, make sure you include your dashes. And then hit save. You'll notice each time you add a dependent, they'll show up in your list of all dependents. Once you're done adding the dependents, you can click to Annual Benefits Enrollment. Now, it's very important for teachers to make sure that they select the proper FTE for each of the plans that they're enrolling in. So you'll see when you first sign in, or when you first go through the steps, the first one that will come up is medical. It will show your current information of what you're currently enrolled in, and it will have it selected what you're currently attached to. If you are going to make any changes, make sure that you select the proper FTE. If you're a 1.0 FTE, you'll select the options that include 1.0. If you're a 0.5, so on and so forth. Just make sure that you're selecting the right FTE that goes along with that, that plan. If you are part of a married team, you and your spouse both work for the district, make sure you waive these options and you'll enroll when it gets to the married employees section. If you aren't making any changes, you can just click on and move forward. If you do have any selections that include family or +1, you'll notice that the dependents pop up and you need to select which dependents you want to include on that plan. Then you'll do next when you're ready to go to the next benefit. The next benefit will pop up This is for HRA for teachers. Make sure that you only select this if you are currently enrolled, or going to be enrolled, I should say, in the major medical plan. If you are not going to be selecting, then you can just leave it as waive coverage, or select waive coverage if you want to drop that benefit. Again, you'll just move through each step. This is now on to dental, and you'll select which dental plan you want to be a part of. If you do not have the family plan, you'll notice that the dependents do not show up at the bottom. Once you click on a family plan, then it will show up down here, and make sure you select each dependent that you want to include on that coverage. Click next to go to the next one. This is the section for married employees only. If you are part of a married employee team, you and your spouse are married and both work for the district. Then you will use these options to apply for dental, and then the next one for medical. If you are not part of a married team in the district, then you can just waive this coverage. This is the married for the medical portion of it. Again, if you're part of a married team, you'll use this to select your medical. If not, just continue to have the waive coverage because you've already selected your medical coverage on the previous selections. If you are going to be using the flex spending daycare account, then you can select for either 20 pay periods or 24 pay periods, depending on how you're paid, how many paychecks you get throughout the year. And then you'll enter in the amount that you want to enroll for that year. Please note that you have to enroll through the ThrivePass website as well for official enrollment. Enrolling through the Employee Access Center is just a good way for you to see what your deductions will be on each paycheck if you're choosing to use this plan. But you have to enroll through the ThrivePass website in order for it to be official. Then click Next. If you don't want to enroll in the flex spending medical or the flex spending daycare option, you can just keep it as waive coverage, and then you won't have to worry about enrolling through ThrivePass. But again, if you do select to use any of these plans, then you do need to put the amount that you want to enroll in order for you to see your deductions, but you have to also enroll through the ThrivePass website. Then you just keep going and check through each one. If they include any special questions, just make sure you read the special questions and answer. This is just confirming that you work at least 20 hours in the district and that you are required to in order to enroll in the plan. Once you get to the end, you'll notice that it has a summary of what your new year selections are. If you want more information, you can click on this Show tab over in the corner. This will come up with the current information that you're currently enrolled in and your new selections for next year. So you can see the difference between signing up for the Flex Medical, what those differences would be, what the deduction amount would be per paycheck, how many times it's taken out of your paycheck, and the different total amounts here. You can hide that information to see less. You'll see the choices that you made, the amount of times it will be taken out of your paycheck, the deduction amount that will be taken out of your paycheck, the total amount for the entire year, the amount that the district pays per paycheck, and the total amount the district pays per year for this benefit. If you want to go back and make any changes and select something different, you just click on the benefit type hyperlink, and it will bring you to that section for you to be able to make those changes. Again, when you're making any changes to your plan as a teacher, please make sure that you are selecting the appropriate FTE for next year. You'll notice that this then changed the choice to 20 copay plan, which changed the deductions and the annual amount as well. Once you are completely done with your selections, you can click Confirm All Selections. Please note that this is final. Once you click confirmation of all selections, you cannot make any alterations to your open enrollment selections. So only click this when you are officially done with the open enrollment process and you're ready to finalize it before the open enrollment ends on May 4th. You will get a warning message asking, are you sure you want to continue, because you will not be able to alter afterwards. Only click OK when you are officially done with the enrollment process. You will now see that you get a final submission timestamp, which states that your final selections were submitted on the date and time. It is highly recommended to print this page for your records. To print on a Mac, do Command P. To print on a PC, do Control P, and just print out a hard copy for your records if you want. Otherwise, your benefits and deductions are always saved in your Employee Access Center information over on the left-hand side here. Now that you're done with the enrollment process for all your major benefits through the Employee Access Center, the next thing that you can do is click on the Deductions and Benefits link over in the corner, on the left-hand side, I should say. And this is where you can update your beneficiaries for life insurance. Click on the life insurance. If you want these changes to be effective for the future, you can change this effective date. Otherwise, you can leave it if you want this information to be current. Click on Add More Beneficiaries and enter in the names of the individuals that you want to receive to be listed as your beneficiaries for your life insurance policy. If you have any contingencies or instructions, you can enter them in here. Once you're done making your changes and adding your information, you can click Save. And then if you go back in, you can see that that information has been saved under your life insurance information. That's the last step for the Employee Access Center. If you selected to use the flex spending plans, remember to go to the Thrive Pass instructions on the website and make sure you officially enroll through Thrive Pass as well. Thank you for your time listening to this quick little video here. I hope it was helpful, and please reach out via the benefit question enrollment form if you have any questions on open enrollment. Thank you and have a great day.